Hello, YouTube Nation. We're back for more main story. Death and Rebirth just came out today. And so now we didn't do Prologue to Tomorrow yet, so that's why we're doing it right here. So welcome to that. So that we can get to this because this is crazy apparently. And I don't want to get spoiled, so we're going to speedrun this. Even though we're going to pay, it's going to be a speedrun, not speedrun. We're going to pay attention. But let's go. Let's rip it. It's 3 branches. I don't know how many we're going to do today on stream or in this video, but I'm assuming we'll probably just do the one. But let's go. Let's go. Oh. Are you serious, man? Yes. Give me the update. Okay. Highly attentive speedrun. Yes. Highly attentive speedrun. Here we go. Okay, that was it. Sick. Let's go. Let's go, chat. I'm ready. This better, like, it's gonna be good, but like, it better quench my thirst. Cause I don't know what I'm saying, but okay, let's go. In the dimly lit room, silhouettes lurk in the shadows. I'm gonna lean back as well and relax. I'm gonna just chill. Also, thank you. My shirt it's cut. Free the nips. Okay. Actually, don't. I don't want to do that on YouTube. But okay, in the dimly lit room, silhouettes lurk in the shadows. Holographic screens flicker with images of protocors being sold. Each flash is accompanied by a symbol marking their status. In the corner is a man whose pockets are heavy with poker chips. He takes out his phone and inputs an encrypted code with ease. The dark web interface on the screen sputters, then pops up a series of windows even more mysterious. Either core clues for the highest bidder. Okay. If you really want to speedrun, do Zayne's on stream today, then do Raph on Enzo or Xavier. I'll just do it in the order it's supposed to be. It's okay. I'm good. I don't want to speedrun. In the dimly lit room, silhouettes lurk in the shadows. Okay. I can't read these I can't read the texts. The photo appears on the screen. Surrounded by bodyguards, and notorious protocor merchant walks into the hotel. Herm.
Welcome to the
Excuse me.
Hotel.
We
my gosh.
worked overtime
Simone!
for 2 months
Oh
dealing
my
with
God.
these protocor smugglers. After that, it's
She's
vacation
cute.
time.
Hello, Simone. How are you doing? Several hidden bugs and cameras fall as Simone deactivates them. She brushes off the dust on her hands and casually tosses a transmitter into the corner.
After Operation Ether Ordeal secretly started, this is our first mission together. I figured we'd have chances to work together since you're also here. But things have gotten hectic with mission after mission.
Ponytail. Chat. I love me a good ponytail. Simone used to be in the Unicorn's armament tech. She has the micro modification evil. What is that? And ever since she increased my hunter's firearms firing rate by 2-fold, we've got along well. Yeah, Lincoln's been messed lately. I wonder when things will settle down.
At least it's nothing compared to the N109 zone.
Okay. Yes,
I heard you went in all by yourself 2 months ago.
Beautiful.
You made a mess out of Ani Kindness's protocor auction and left unscathed. You even managed to...
The voice acting in this game, chat, is like, you know, it's hit or miss, but sometimes you can tell they're reading off the lines, but hey, no hate. She lowers her voice, her tone is half teasing, half curious.
You even managed to get your hands on a real ether.
But I can't do any better,
right?
so it's not for me to say. But who told you about this? Who told you about this? This is the first time I've heard about it. Who told you?
No one. But it does coincide with when you were away from the association.
Okay,
and
so
the incident in
right
the
before
N109
this,
zone.
the story stuff that we did was the stuff with Silas, right? Yeah, it was stuff with the tear in the sky opening up, and then it did the myth flashback or whatever, not flashback, something, and then okay.
The association launched a covert mission. Something about investigating the recent chaos in Lincoln.
Yeah, the camera is weird, man. I don't know. I'll figure it out another time. Simone trails off, but I know what she's implying. Yo, Twigster, thank you for the prime. Also, God's Child, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the subs, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. This operation is for the association's best. A few probably noticed something was unusual.
Relax. This is top secret stuff. There aren't even leaks, let alone whispers.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind catching a glimpse of this ether core to see what all the fuss is about, though. Anyway, the N109 zone whispers about an ether core, and suddenly the groups on the dark web go nuts. I thought the association wouldn't bat an eye, but then Captain Jenna showed up and dragged me into the special operations team. It feels like we stumbled into something big, and that rumor being passed around becomes a truth.
Okay.
I always believed the ether core existed. I just never thought there was more than one.
Yes.
If these smugglers have the real deal, that baby's going straight into my railgun.
Bro, what was that noise? What was that? That was crazy. What was that noise, man? What just happened? The elevator keeps climbing as if it's taking us to a rooftop that's directly under the deep space tunnel. For a second, I feel like I'm back under the N109 zone sky.
Allow me to jog your memory.
Okay.
From your past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit. After all, you and me, we're the same.
Interesting. My memories are too fragmented and unclear. Is it because of this ether core? My hand touches my chest, the warmth pulsating like another heartbeat.
Heads up, you two.
Andrew! What's up, man?
Security system. You've been whitelisted and can come and go as you please.
Okay. Andrew, the captain of data analysis, is micromanaging all intel for Operation Ether Ordeal. He's communicating via earpiece. Bro, I can't speak today, chat.
It'll be showtime in 5 minutes.
I don't know what's up with me. I'm so sorry. Jesus, man. Holographic 3D map of the hotel flickers to life before me. Okay. Simone winks. She's very proud of her latest gadget. Yo. 1 pink moon for the tier 1 as well. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Dude. Everyone, what the heck with all the subs? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Also, yeah, I'm trying to... Wait, hold up. Give me a second. Can I go under my desk? Okay, I look really short now, but at least I'm closer. Yeah, I look really tiny. Okay, dude, I look... Okay, it's fine. I'm trying to scoot closer to my desk, and it's just really hard, and I can't because my armrests are blocking. Okay, that's better. That's Gee, it's fine. It's fine.
The moment you meet up with the target, Evo will be transmitted through your contact lenses device to alter his memories.
Yo, soft sale for the gifted sub too, dude. What is happening today? You guys are going dummy on it. Thank you so much. And then also Lux Seraphim. Nice name. Thank you for the follow as well. League player. I said Lux, it's Lux. Lux Seraphim. 2 crazy champs to be playing. Actually terrible bottom lane, but thank you for the follow nonetheless.
He'll think you're the buyer he met before.
Okay.
You have a 30-minute
thank you for the 5 bits.
So make it quick.
Okay. Understood. We'll grab the item and we'll see if an ether core is present.
Anyway, we can fight our way out if things go south. Are you doubting my new gadget or her evolve?
God, someone adjusted my dress as she equips a protofield disruptor that's shaped like an earring. Our reflections stare back at us in the glass. Simone looks stylish in her secretary attire, and I'm wearing a simple, elegant dress. I didn't think I'd be a heiress again after I returned to working as a hunter. At least my time in the N109 zone taught me how to bluff. A ding announces that we've arrived on the 39th floor. Simone and I exchange a look. Here we are. Let's do this. Okay. All right, man. All right, man. This is interesting. So, we're infiltrating? 1 hour later? What?
With all this fuss, I thought I'd finally see the real deal. But these were all duds.
Simone, you need a little more oomph in your sentences, but it's okay. While we didn't get an ether core, the mission wasn't a waste of time. We have these modified protocores. But no one knows how to use. Oh my god. That's so funny. No one knows how to min-max a fucking protocore, man. The protocore smugglers are taken away, and Simone and I return to the Hunters Association.
Special authorization confirmed. Good job, everyone.
Thank you, Mr.
Do your
Mrs.
weapons
Robot.
or gear need to be maintained or repaired? put them on the table. And just between you and me, Hunter's Huntin' is serving a fancy meal tonight. Don't...
The little robot loudly whispers as it almost waddles to the armory with my weapons.
Simone, your gear's suffered some wear and tear lately. Over 65% of it has been damaged in the past 2 weeks. If she didn't help you control your evil, that number would have been higher. 70% at least.
Okay. She has the micro modification. Andrew's glued to his multi-screen setup. The windows flicker to life like a digital butterfly swarm.
Look, if building a powerful weapon turns out to be a mistake, you can punish me.
Oh, God.
Also, lead Andrew, it's been 2 months already. Are there
Hear
any
me out,
signs of that
Andrew?
ether
Hey.
core?
They're always cooking something in the kitchen.
I can understand
with these
why
characters.
The association hasn't told anyone about this. It can't
Like,
be
they need
about
to give
saving
us, like,
face, no?
full-on, not just the headshots, but, like, the full-on fits for everybody. Like, we need, like, a spin-off game where you can romance all of the side characters. Andrew, Simone, Jenna, there's that other guy that Raphael talks to that people are talking about on Twitter. Viper. Right? That's not the Raphael guy, but that's the dude from Caleb's thing, right? Because I know people are down bad for Viper, which is crazy work. Tomas is married? Hey, not anymore, he's not. Talia. No, that's Raphael's grandmother. Right? Mom's or some grandmother? Yeah, grandmother. Aunt. Sorry. Aunt Talia, I'm an idiot. Oh my God, I'm gonna get shot. Aunt, sorry. Raphael. She's aunt, yeah. Guys, there's a typo. It's a typo? I need me and Gideon in a room. Stand up.
All right.
Yeah,
check
that's
this
true.
out.
Love and Deepspace spinoff. There we go. And this is all the side characters. Jenna, there she is. I'm not a real Raph, man. No, I'm fake. A rolled up combat uniform lands on the table. We look up to see Jenna walking towards the control desk.
Captain, what's going on?
A weird yet familiar feeling pulls out my chest, and I unfold the uniform. There lies a flat round object I recognize.
It's a hurt knave's head.
What does that mean? Simone wrinkles her nose in disgust with missing a beat. She snatches a pen from Andrew's desk and uses it to push the head away. She ignores the look on his face. Oh no, I'm fake. How could they just leave a head? Where's the protocore? Jenna finishes drinking her water and tears open a package. She takes out a bread roll.
Because there was only the head.
Okay, that's all I need. I mean, that's all that we
It
need.
showed up on Face Street without anything else. The protocore must still be in its body, but who knows where that is.
This is the OG voice, Jenna. Oh, it's smooth like butter.
So,
Smooth
already
like
you can
butter.
see
Sorry.
something's not right here.
Sorry, let's lock in. Okay. Everyone casts their gazes on me. I slowly nod. I can sense a proto-curve. It's similar to the one I brought back for the No Hunt Zone number 7 2 months ago, but there's more to it. Is it related to the Ether Core?
Yes. We've detected a large beta
Beta
on this head.
proto-curve. Okay.
That's
Don't call
a
me
new
out like that.
fancy term. Captain, what's a beta protocol?
That's my shit. Jenna takes a moment to gather herself. She stands up in the control desk, flickers a couple of times. A holographic 3D map is projected
Remember
from
that
it.
incident last month? It occurred on the 8th at 9 a.m. Lincoln Bridge's main pier disappeared from the river for 20 minutes.
Chat, is this really the prologue to tomorrow? This is the prologue to Death and Rebirth? I don't know. I guess not, technically.
And on the
but
14th at 3 a.m., rainbow mists appeared in Goldwood City. Specifically, they materialized in 6 districts within 4 seconds of one
Dennis is
another.
indeed, yeah. I know legitimately it is important lore, but I'm just saying, like, is it literally the prologue to tomorrow? Hence the name.
Then on the 29th, an incident occurred at 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
An ice cream parlor in the Ring Imperial Center was flipped, and customers on the top floor were trapped
Oh,
in
shit.
the first floor's freezer.
What the fuck? Okay.
The wanderers behind these have one thing in common. The protocurve produced by their protocores are capable of distorting space itself.
Oh. Deep space?
We're calling this unique protocurve a beta protocurve for now.
Good thing I'm an alpha. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, I'm done.
I won't get into the details of the analysis. However, after
Stupid.
comparing it with the protocurve produced from the
That looks
Deepspace
sick.
tunnel
Oh my
region
god.
that's in the N109 zone.
Dude, sorry. It's the same one?
Current findings reveal that
Jenna leans forward. She grips the control desk to emphasize her words.
an ether core is involved.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Based on our observations of these wanderers, the Intel Department and Advanced Tech Labs predict we'll observe more beta protocurves in the future.
Just
That's
say you
where
hate me,
new
chat. It's
ether
okay.
cores might appear.
It's alright. On the map with Lincoln City at its center, points of interest start appearing. There are potential locations and they're everywhere, some are even thousands of kilometers away from the city.
Everyone, it's getting dark.
Okay. This is her OG voice, yeah.
Night will fall. And we all know the big guys lurking in Lincoln's shadows are about to make their move.
She's so bad. Smooth like Jenna. Sorry. Sorry. It's a little remix I got going on, you know. Dropping in a week. Captain Jenna revealed a lot of info today. There's another ether core, aside from the one in my heart and the one in Silas's eye. But it could be any of those locations, and this ether core might be incomplete, similar to how that one in my heart was at first. It'll take some time to find that ether core. Okay? Okay, BTS King.
Our mission goes beyond just collecting ether cores.
Dude, do you see Twice? New album? In July? Like, actual album? 4? Or the 4th one? It was kind of sick. They're eating it up with the blue and the black hair. I was like, okay. Okay.
We also need to investigate the shady organizations that covet them for their own goals. They're essentially a ticking time bomb. We'll split up for now.
My
but try not
BTS
to alert
bias?
the
I don't really
enemy.
have one.
We don't want to make things worse.
I have a Chimmy mug, though. So I guess it would be, Jimin, then, right?
Hey, I don't know
But
what
no,
you
I
went
don't really
through
listen to
in the
BTS. I just have the
N109
mug because I
zone,
think
but
Chimmy's cute. I don't, so I'm fake. But I like Twice, though, yeah. Twice is good stuff. I haven't listened to much of their stuff recently, just because it's not been nearly as good as anything from the previous 2 years or more. But I need some good K-pop, man. It's been so long since I've had some like solid K-pop. Like, I'm sure there's some good stuff, but like recently, it's not been for me. It makes me sad. I'm like, oh man, 2 years ago, like 2.5 years ago, I was like, this is great. And I just got into it like in the past couple years, so I'm not like a longtime fan or anything, but no, like it's been kind of bad recently, man. It's weird. Cat sites was up, but yeah. Sorry, you're good, no worries. Okay, I feel like some of the NPCs in the game are voiced by AI. So some of the voice acting in the game is a bit flat, yeah. But it might just be a voice director thing, unfortunately. But 2017 Golden Era, I listened to way after that. But I like a lot of songs from 2017. Hey, I don't know what you went through in the N109 zone, but...
This operation is a marathon,
okay.
not a sprint. Don't be a hero every 5 seconds. Patience is key.
What other groups do I like? Not that many, man. I don't listen to much of it anymore when it comes to K-pop, unfortunately. Weekly was my favorite for a bit, but they don't. Are they? I think they disbanded, right? After spitting out my toothpaste, I put down my toothbrush and stare at my reflection in the bathroom mirror. I unearthed some interesting info in the association's archives today. There are also a few loose ends from my time in the N109 zone that need to be addressed. I should first deal with what I can handle right now, so... I like J-pop more, though. That's more my thing. Like J-rock. But... like the Peggies. They're not really... They don't make music anymore, unfortunately. But the Peggies is like my favorite Japanese band, or was. Probably still is, but... what is this? Choose a clue to... oh, shoot! So I'm assuming... okay, so... Thorns Under the Moon? It's Zayne's brand. It says right there. Okay, so let's do Zayne's because it's first. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go... oh, the music. Oh. In order? Yeah, let's do in order. It's fine. We're doing all of them, so... Oh, it's got a little different. Eve is my favorite Japanese artist. Yeah, Eve is great. Eve makes great music. Otto, I love Otto. Yo, Hero with the raid. What's up, man? Thank you. My God. My God. Oh my God. Time to lock in. We're locking in after I do the shout out, Hero. I'm sorry. My God, thank you so much. Hello, 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 chat. We're streaming, lads. so I'm just reading. So probably not your cup of tea. But hey, thank you for the raid nonetheless. Thank you everybody. Hello. I'm reading. I did Deku Tree Lego earlier though, which was sick. I'll do more tomorrow, but thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shout out Hero, guys. Go check them out. Thank you, thank you. But hold on, let's do this. I'm gonna move my chair up. Again. I'm sorry. I just can't. I feel too short. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna deal with it. All right. The sound of footsteps reverberates, a hollow echo upon the marble floor. Looking up, Zayne once again sees that familiar silhouette of the girl. Yeah, the new chair is nice. It's quality. In the quiet hospital corner, its walls grayish blue. Oh my God, bro! Its walls grayish blue and dimly lit by incandescent lights. Only the girl stands bright and resolute. Oh my God. Dude. Yearning to call out to her, yet incapable of Dude, hashtag bring back yearners. He has no choice but to quicken his pace, he runs after her. Yet at the moment, terrifying black crystals erupt from the surrounding walls.
No. Stop.
Yeah, Zayne can erupt around my walls. Without warning, the entire space distorts. Those sharp spikes hurtle toward the girl's throat. Oh, Jesus. Panicking, she turns to face him as their eyes meet. Her lips quiver in despair, softly whispering broken, desperate sounds. Zayne! There he is, fitted up with the coat and everything, man. Okay. Jordan, yes, Twigster, how are you? Hello. Hello. Zayne! Inside Oxo's rehabilitation center, Zayne suddenly opens his eyes. He's in a sleeping pod and his unfocused gaze slowly adjusts. Do you have another nightmare?
Yes.
Oh, he's got nightmares, bro. Oh no, Shayla. Dude. Okay, we gotta focus on the story, but dude, you know, like the freaking, not Lethal Company, where the dude's on the ground and he's like, I love, or whatever. Yeah, the I love. For some reason, the other day, I don't know if there was like Repo. Thank you. It was yeah. I don't know. The other day, like Coco says Shayla all the time, and so randomly, I just like hit it with like a Shayla. Shayla. Dude, I don't know, but now I say it every day, chat. I'm not even kidding. I've been singing it, like, it's not even a song, but I've just been saying that nonstop in my head consistently for the past, like, 4 or 5 days. Shayla. Shayla. That's what happens when we see Raphael. That's what I sing. Shayla. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted, but I just had to bring that up. Shayla. That song is Chest Pain by Malcolm. Yeah, it's a good song. The actual song is good, too. Yeah. But okay. We're locking back in. So Zayne is having nightmares. Rubbing his temples, he sits up. In his eyes is a reflection of my concerned expression.
Don't worry. Lying down in a large box with eyes staring at me. If I could sleep well with that happening, then you'd actually have something to worry about.
Large box, you say? Hey, I care about you, and what else am I supposed to do? Someone hasn't gotten a good night's sleep ever since he returned from Mount Eternal. He also keeps using nightmares as an excuse. After returning from Mount Eternal 2 months ago, Zayne's health hasn't been good. It's gotten to the point where he can't sleep at all. Damn. However, he doesn't talk about he doesn't talk about what happened in the Arctic. This reoccurring nightmare is the only thing he willingly shared with me. You still have a business trip next week. At this rate, the doctor might end up collapsing before his patients.
Even if I collapse, there will always be another doctor to take over. No matter what.
Kiss. Kiss him. I press my finger against his lips as a warning. No matter how many doctors there are 4 other people. My doctor is right here in front of me.
All right.
Wow.
I'll be careful.
Wow,
And
Shayla.
stay alive.
Shayla. Don't let my worries be a burden on you. I think you started having nightmares after I gave you that crystal fragment from the N109 zone. Zayne takes his coat from the coat rack beside the wall. Together we enter the corridor.
They aren't connected, so don't overthink it. It's
Bro, the
just a
N109,
coincidence.
N109 zone is fucked, man. That whole area's just got shit going on like crazy, man.
Speaking of which, there's been progress with the analysis of that crystal.
Okay. Is it related to the Protocore syndrome? It's Pablo. They're getting lit there, yeah.
At the moment, I've developed a hypothesis based on the data. I'll share the details with you once there are conclusive results.
Also, someone said, have you read all the anecdotes in World? I have not read those, no. I'm assuming I should before Death and Rebirth, right? I was actually going to ask that. What specifically? I should probably get to those, right? For some background. Stepping into the elevator, I pressed the button for the ground floor. Zayne's reflection appeared on the closed doors, the dark circles under his eyes underlining a deeper weariness. I should read them, yeah. I would like to, at least Silas and Zayne's. Okay. Excuse me. Take your time. You should deal with your insomnia first.
Since I can't sleep, I might as well be productive with my time.
All of the world underneath. Okay, I can do that quickly. I'll just do it off stream, I think. So it's not that doctors can't treat themselves. They don't actually want to be treated. I ordered some milk for you. It'll be delivered to your place. It should help you sleep. Also, the hypnotic music.
Are you referring to the lullaby playlist? Did you forget how old I am?
There's nothing wrong with milk in falling to sleep to nice music. Okay, Zayne? Now open up. Sorry. I'm just trying to help as a normal hunter. You don't have to listen to me, Dr. Zayne. They're not long, but yeah, I want to understand everything, so I'll read them for sure. Because you know, it's no fun to like, the story looks cool and all, but I don't want to like read it and be lost or like constantly be asking about certain stuff, you know.
Since I am your one and only doctor, I should listen to you.
Okay. We step at the elevator and my watch begins to ring. Someone's calling me. I gesture to Zayne and then move to the side to answer it. Captain Jenna. Oh my god.
Hey, are you available right now? We've detected beta protocurve activity in a certain location.
Dawnbreaker connected. Okay. After a brief explanation, Captain Jenna quickly ends the call. Dude, also Zayne's like rerun that he has going on right now. I did the like the battle that you have to do, right? Bro, it's so sick. It's so sick. Like the animation for like the super or whatever, and he calls up like a strike from the heavens or something. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. I was like, dude, I did 20 pulls for it, and obviously I didn't get it, but it was so actually raw in aura. Do we have hype moments in aura farming? Yes, literally his myth. I like the aesthetic. The aesthetic is really cool. Yeah, the aesthetic is way more like, it gives like a mythological like I don't know, like way more Chinese mythological feel, you know. But I guess that's like Zayne with his like ice powers and like the dragon thing there, or whatever it is. Not dragon, but whatever the ice monster is. Thing. Wait, no, maybe is it ice? No, I think I'm thinking of something else. But either way, it looks cool. I know nothing about Zayne, so I might be mixing it up with something else, but yeah, it's awesome. The Genie genre for sure. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is, but I can tell that it's leaning in the more like mythological aspect. Yeah, it's awesome, and the colors are very nice too. It's right up my alley. My mission got an update. I need to check in with Captain Jenna, so I might not be able to have dinner with you. Just as I'm about to sprint to the hospital's main entrance, a pair of hands lands on my shoulder and steers me in a different direction.
Don't run just yet.
Oh my god.
I'll drive you there.
Oh. Oh my god. Thank you, my king. You're so sweet, Zayne. Oh my god. Number 2. Next. I'm saving up for Kayla's birthday and Silent Smith rerun. Yeah, I have like 3K gems. I don't know what I'm saving up for at this point. I don't really know. Like, nothing really is catching my interest from what seemingly will be happening next. So, I think I'll just pool for everything. I'll just pool for anything, and if I get more 5 stars, then I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. Upon arriving at the association, I find Alpha Team's office engulfed in silence. Only Jenna stands before the control desk. Her gaze is fixed in on the zoomed-in photos that are being projected.
Perfect timing. Let's look at these together.
Okay. New Raphmith? Oh, that'd be cool. She waves her hand and those photos are pushed toward me. As I approach to get a closer look, it becomes evident that a distinct figure appears in every picture. That the figure is also marked with conspicuous colors, which shows traces of a beta protocurve. All of them are from the same Wanderer.
Yes, including this morning. Andrew has found its traces 5 times. Beta protocurve activity was detected in every instance.
The prediction schedule? Nah, I like to be surprised. I like to be surprised. Thank you, though. That means it's related to another ether core.
It could very well be carrying one, or an ether core fragment.
Is it? Another screen comes into view, showcasing an array of data and information, and positioned at the center is a blurred image of a wanderer.
This wanderer can move by distorting space, and we
Is
haven't
it
captured a
Xavier's?
complete image of it yet. However, the Intel department made a discovery. In areas where it did appear, many patients
assume
with
no,
protocore
but-
syndrome have fallen into a coma. Some even go into shock.
I took too long to play each like major story update between each other, so. Okay, my gaze then falls on the left side of the screen. The text reads location Chansia City.
I'll be heading to Chansia City next
Chansia,
week.
sorry.
There are a few patients with a severe case of protocore syndrome.
No,
So
unless
they
it's
require
Zayne.
Oxo
Never mind.
Hospital's
It's Zayne's
assistance
branch,
for their
but
treatment.
so obviously, but I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Those patients that Zayne mentioned might actually be victims of this wanderer.
Right now, we suspect there's a connection between these 2 incidents. We could start looking
Thank
into
you,
those
Astra.
patients.
Adios. Have a good night. Thank you.
And it just so happens that Oxo Hospital will send a medical team to Chansia City next week.
Okay. Captain, I would like to make a request. Let me join the medical team as a hunter escort to investigate the wanderer.
Your request has been approved. Our Chansia branch has also started its own operation. Your mission is to confirm whether or not there are signs of an ether core.
Okay.
You can contact us anytime if you need help. We'll be there to offer whatever assistance we can.
Got it. Understood. I'll be careful. Cool. Interesting. Okay. As I leave the association, Zane's figure appears in the distance. He's been patiently waiting by the road. Spicy banner. Bro, I think my two favorite like events in Lads seemingly is like main story updates and like spicy banners. That's I think when the community goes crazy the most. Because main story is obviously hype, and then spicy banners are obviously like spicy, right? Obviously the sweet ones are nice too, of course. Spring and Flowers was awesome, but I think the reception and like the memes from the spicy ones is so funny because they're obviously, you know, crazy. But because dude, Nightly Rendezvous was like right as I was getting into the game and playing it more, like legit, which was only like 5 months ago, which wasn't that far. But yeah, it was crazy. Like that was like I didn't even know what I was getting myself into, but I was like, this is wild. So I need like a Nightly Rendezvous level, like that's wild, you know. Even though I've been loving everything, but I don't know. At the end of the day, chat, I love me some spice. Spice, and everything nice. Okay? Okay. Just as I'm about to walk over, a massive bouquet of white roses suddenly appears and engulfs my vision. Miss Nightalize? Oh, God.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
Okay. And you are?
I'm sorry. I almost forgot that this is
I
our
guess
first
Catch
meeting.
22 was like, that was more like freaky than spicy. Who's this?
But you should have already received my business card a few days ago, along with the flowers.
Catch 22 doesn't really count. It was sick. That was cool. That was more cool than spicy though. The man has a gentle gaze, as if to be friendly. He extends his other hand toward me.
I'm Carter.
Carter!
From Sciences.
We don't like this guy? Uh-oh. Alright, chat. I don't want to know why I don't like him. I recall seeing a business card that had mysteriously appeared on my desk not too long ago. It was accompanied by attention-grabbing deliveries as well. Oh, those were from you.
Thanks to your efforts in apprehending those protocore merchants, Xander Sciences was able to recover a valuable batch of protocores.
Okay.
Many patients were saved as a result. Naturally, I wanted to express my gratitude. I wonder if you'll do me the honor of having dinner with me, miss?
Okay. I'm just... Dude, this chair is so comfy. I'm just sitting back with my neck on the pillow, just reading my book. I got my little Kindle out. I'm like a 60-year-old man, woman, doesn't matter, on their Kindle at night. That's me, reading my love in Deepspace.
She already has plans for tonight.
Okay. Oh! Zayne, eat him up. Hand pushes away the bouquet. Zayne then pulls me to his side, and he moves to stand between me and Carter. Upon seeing Zayne's face, Carter's expression noticeably darkens.
What a coincidence, Zayne.
Okay.
It's been such a long time since we last saw each other. Why don't the three of us have dinner together? My treat.
Okay. My gaze quickly shifts from Carter's smile. What the hell? My treat. Oh my god, Zayne, how are you? From Carter's smile to Zayne's indifferent eyes, I sort of understand what's going on. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter. The association strictly prohibits hunters from accepting dinner invitations for work purposes. I'm reading my feminist literature,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Just as I'm about to turn around, the bouquet blocks my path again.
Miss, I understand
Bro,
there are rules about not having dinner.
Back the fuck
but
off,
the flowers
MC,
didn't do anything
homie.
wrong, right?
No, give me the fucking flowers then. Before I have the opportunity to decline, Zayne swiftly takes the white roses. He glances at them, and with a blank expression, he gives the roses back to Carter.
They're
Oof.
much appreciated.
Oof.
Unfortunately, there's no room for them in my car.
Ooh. Raphael'd make room for
Miss
him.
Hunter?
Shout out that kindled memory where he had the rose up in his anus. With Zayne holding my arm, I leave. Carter persistently follows us, you weirdo!
Actually, I'm here to give you a reminder. The outside world isn't as safe as Lincoln. Be careful when you're traveling.
What? Okay, chat, never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Some of us just don't understand. A rose where? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's beside the point. It's okay. Not everyone here is hashtag real Raphael fans. I can't say that after I was like, Talia, yeah, the grandma. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Ironic, huh? Awfully ironic,
Seatbelt.
Jordan. Jordan, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Yes, seatbelt. Zayne turns the steering wheel, and the car joins the stream of flowing traffic. Fake Raffin. The guy seems to know you pretty well. Are you acquainted with him? In Xander Sciences. I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere. Oh, what? What's happening?
Your colleague praised you, saying there are things only the two of you can do.
Is this just a Lemurian chilling in like a jar? Like a big display case? What the hell? What? I know they've used this background for a billion things, but that's still just like a crazy thing to have in there, no? Just like a... Or maybe that's not a Lemurian, because it's not, but... Or is it? Or is it just like a mermaid enemy? It's a girl. Oh, that's messed up.
Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best
No,
lab,
oh, gotcha.
and even the best treatment.
That was Raph's friend? Wait, how do I learn about this? Is this an ecto or something? How do I get this intel? That's Carter, right? Abyssal Chaos Lord?
We studied under the same professor. That's it. The paths we're walking are completely different.
His new 4-star too. I gotta read the Banquet of Blaze. Yeah, I gotta read a 4-star prior to that one though. I forget what it was, but someone said in the comments, they asked. Yes, I will, to that person. I would love to. I've just been busy. I should do a Love and Deep Space week, and I just stream this for a whole week. I think maybe at that point, I would maybe get through everything, if that. I don't even think I'd be able to get through everything still, if that's all I did for a week. The myths, the bonds, everyone's kindled memories, the anecdotes. I still think I'd not have enough time. You two aren't like-minded from what I can tell. I also feel like he's a bit crazy, a bit weird. He is crazy. Oh.
Oh?
What's so funny, he's already attaches. He always attaches his card to the bouquet he sends. He's asking me to be his patient. What the fuck? Wait, this is a persistent thing he's done? I think some people want to steal a patient from a doctor and needs more help than I do. Jesus. And him being weird? Well, let me put it in this way. It's not inexplicable. Damn.
What you've said is correct.
Okay.
He's crazy.
He's crazy. I'm crazy too, Zayne.
But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple, friendly reminder.
Oh. Okay. Just as I'm about to tell Zayne about my trip, I think twice I shake my head and smile. Maybe Carter was annoyed by how we were ignoring him. That's why he tried to scare us. Zayne glances at me in amusement in his eyes. He doesn't say anything else about the topic. Cool. Someone I know has watched every card. I will watch them all. Yeah, I'll definitely get through them all for sure. I'm not worried that won't happen. Who is this guy, dude? Is this me? Did they... What the... What the... Brown hair, blue eye, glasses looking out. What the fuck are you doing? What is this, man? In the bustling airport lounge... Oh, this is Grayson. Several seconds pass before he finally blinks.
So, you're our hunter escort this time?
You do not... You're not supposed to sound like that. You're not supposed to sound like a 50-year-old. You're supposed to sound like a 25-year-old. Nice voice, though. Definitely not what I was expecting, though. Pleased with Grayson's... Also, he has a full-on model? No, he has a good voice. Yeah, it just definitely didn't... What? He's got a full-on model. That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like, wait. He's just like... Pleased with Grayson's reactions, I can't help but imagine what expression Zayne will have when he sees me later. I move closer to him and shake my plane ticket at him. What's the expression? Do you feel relieved or are you even more anxious?
Do you want to know the truth?
Dude, okay. You sound like... He sounds great. Just, you look like you're 25. You sound like you're 50. Or like 40. Grown-ass man, you look like a child. Like a 20-year-old. He needs like a beard. While Grayson's tone sounds lighthearted, a subtle tinge of concern appears on his expression.
They say the hospitals are
he
doing
moisturizes
an
clearly.
exchange.
Clearly he does.
Reality,
I need this fucking routine,
we're
man.
going there to help them. Why else would they send such a large team? Or even request a hunter escort for that matter?
He has a good voice is chill, though. Having Zayne fly all the way there, the situation must be pretty bad.
Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients.
This is before Caleb's. Yeah, Caleb's was after this. Grayson lowers his voice and leans in closer.
His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with protocore syndrome. Also...
Yeah, why is he model? That's so weird.
When he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst.
I guess... As for different Grayson takes out his phone and shows me a video.
My friend who works at Chansia Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess.
Oh, all the allies' companions? Thank you. Okay, well then, there you go. Okay. In the video, the sound of an alarm fills the air and the lights flicker uncontrollably despite the shaky and blurred footage. The chaotic nature of the scene is unmistakable. An abnormal heart, a sudden burst of metaflux, a picture begins to form in my mind, something strangely familiar.
Thankfully, no wanderers showed up. But it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was.
The twins have a model for cutscenes. I don't think they don't show up like this. like how they're like on the screen in your face, but they're in cutscenes. Unless they do show up like this, but I'm assuming no, because we've done all the Silas stuff. Okay. The fluctuation index only tells us the chances of a wanderer appearing. It's not guaranteed. But given the nature of the energy fluctuation, it's weird not a single wanderer appeared. I'll watch the video again to search for anything I might have missed. Is the metaflux a result of the patient being exposed to that wanderer in a beta protocurve? Grayson, do you mind showing me the other documents related to this?
Sure. What would you like to see?
You shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
Okay. As Grayson and I lean in, his hand suddenly appears between his. Grayson is slightly nudged to the side.
Dr. Zayne.
You notice the motion in his hand. The hand takes the phone, turns off the screen, then places it back in Grayson's hand.
Chansia Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers
The twins don't have models?
to
Well, okay, technically the twins... A model is just any
results,
3D creation.
Analyzed along with
right?
other reports.
So technically...
It's too early to jump to any
but
conclusions.
I know what you guys mean. You mean this as a model that is like in your face, an interactive, let's say interactive model. So yeah, the twins don't have an interactive model. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Obviously they're in cutscenes, of course, but yeah. As for the patient's biopsy returns, they need to be... Okay. I lock eyes with Zayne. He stands before me with one hand resting on the handle of its suitcase. Yeah, Tally doesn't have one, that's true. Good morning, Dr. Zayne. I hold up a paper bag. Do you want a black tea cake or egg sandwich? You can only choose one.
I'll have the cake.
Oh, you love cake, don't you? Sorry.
Did you arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast?
Yes. When did I ever say that? I retrieve my suitcase from behind a chair and proudly present my ID as a hunter escort to Zayne. You're confused? No, you're good. No worries. No worries. Contrary to my expectations, I see no traces of astonishment in Zayne's expression. Instead, he calmly hands me a hot latte.
Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and ID request?
Okay. ID? Or like... I don't know, but... he wants the sweets, he does. Alright. Next, chat. We're going. I'm a little lost as what's happening. Like, I know what we're doing, but, like, I'm a little lost as to, like, anything right now. But that's the whole point, I guess. Because I guess we are in MC's... We're the boots of MC, so we're also trying to figure out what's happening with the cores. But I'm just like, there's a lot of words being flung at me. The flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands at Chansia Airport. Boarding the shuttle sent by Chansia Hospital, the medical team immediately heads to their destination. Chief of surgery, his hair already starting to gray, exchanges post with Zayne before quickly delving into a discussion about the patient.
They're on ECMO. After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop.
What do you remember so far? Well, I know what we're doing in the story right now, but like, we're not supposed to know what is happening with the ether core and the protocurve, the beta protocurve, because you know, obviously, it's the point of the story. But I'm just saying, yeah.
And this morning, we saw the crystals spreading. They're very close to the lungs now.
Okay.
Then we'll have to perform.
This isn't similar to what happened with the kid with Caleb, who was all crystallized and shit. What happened with the kid in Caleb's story again? That wasn't crystallization. That was some other shit, right? Or was it the same? Yeah? Zayne quickly flips through the patient's medical record while putting the marks on the paper.
Crystal extraction is already a complex procedure.
Those it was? Okay.
We're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
Beta protocol syndrome. Yeah, it's been a while since Caleb came out. Jesus. God. It's forever ago. He did have crystal on his face, but they went away. It's always the crystals.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery.
Okay.
Let's reassess the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
Okay. A few hours later, the surgical lights are turned on in the operating room. The rhythmic sounds of medical equipment reverberate, led by Zayne and team of medical staff, focuses on the surgery at hand. Observation room is filled with people, and their gazes are fixed on a large screen. On it, a pair of hands use a scalpel to meticulously remove tiny crystals. Yo, he's fitted up with the blue? After ensuring there's no usual activity, I make my way back to the glass.
Dr. Zayne is brave for taking on such a risky case.
Captain Willow? Captain Willow.
We meet again.
Yeah, Game Theory? That would be cool, actually, yeah. But I guess other people do it. Hello, Captain Willow. During my previous visit to Chansia, Chansia City, we worked together. After exchanging formalities, she shows me the updated data. In a matter of seconds, the record of a wanderer's recent activities appears on my watch's built-in 3D map. It managed to traverse the entire city in 5 minutes. I've never seen a wanderer move that fast before. Captain Jenna said there's no clear image of the wanderer yet. Do you have any new leads?
We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocurves not aligning, the wanderer closely resembles Mist.
Like the revolutionary puzzle game. Mist, like the revolutionary PC puzzle game from the early 2000s. Is it 2000s? I think so. But if you look at the data, the traits this wanderer exhibits are different from the Mists I've seen.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide.
You're not sure if I can share our name? Oh, what do you mean? Why? Do you mean like because you don't want it to be like advertising or some shit? You can share. I don't care. if you're trying to be like respect, I appreciate it. But no, I don't. Who cares? You can talk about other streamers. It doesn't matter. Or content creators. Perhaps the ether core made it mutate or something. Suddenly discussion erupts next to us. It draws me and Willow's attention to the screen. Mrs. older than that? It might be older than, yeah, it might be the 90s then, or even older. A scale like tiny crystals slowly being peeled away from the edge of a blood vessel.
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
No, yeah, you're good. I appreciate it though, thank you. But no, I don't care. You can't talk with other streamers because they're gonna steal my viewers. Ugh, shut up. Got it, dude. I see posts about that on Twitter all the time, and it's just like, yeah, no wonder you don't like people talking about other streamers because they're probably chipping away to leave your stream and watch someone else entertaining. It's like, oh, God. It's like, I'm not going to get into that bucket of worms, but crazy stuff. Okay, so, but if you look at the traits this wanderer exhibit are different from the Mist I've seen. Yeah, I don't know what it got into it and how it managed to hide so well. Because rooms adjust me, that's good. Because slowly be peeled away from the blades of the puzzles. Okay. That crystal! Angel's Corner? I'll check them out, yeah. It's exactly like the ones on the monsters in the N109 zone. Zayne must have noticed it too. Regaining my composure, I immediately look at him. Under the surgical cap, his eyes remain calm and focused. He continues with the procedure until the crystal is placed onto these surgical trays.
Does it look all right on the ultrasound? Yes, it came up.
Anesthesiologist, nice. Is he bald? Oh no, he just has scrubs on.
No.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up.
React content? Yeah, if she doesn't care about people reacting to her videos, I would do that. Yeah, I would watch if there's like lads or like even other videos. I don't do React content much, but like React content is like so easy to do. Streamers love React content because it's easy content. I sit here and I watch video that I want to watch and I say, oh my gosh. So I would love to. If there's any videos you want me to watch, let me know. Whether it's like lore for this game or something else, but yeah, I just don't do it because I don't know what to watch. But if people are like, hey, you should check this out, then I'd be down. It's easy content, bro. It's so easy. I won't do it all the time, of course, but it's like, you know, I just sit here like a dumbass and stare at someone else's work. Applause erupts throughout the observation room and relief washes over me. Obviously, if they're chill with people reacting, then I'll watch. Yeah, I don't want to like take her views or something, even though it's not like I'm probably taking her views, but however, I feel a strange, unusual tremor in my chest. Something is rapidly expanding. Oh shit. What the fuck? Metaflux! Oh no. The alarm from the flux stabilizer resounds throughout the entire operating room. Captain Will and I exchange a look and immediately get to work. She starts evacuating the spectators while I run to the intercom. Zayne, a wanderer is about to appear. You need to move.
Dr. Zayne, the patient's blood pressure is dropping.
Uh-oh.
Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 micrograms.
They're locked in. This is like Grey's Anatomy or whatever it's called. Or something. The alarm becomes louder. I immediately pull out my gun and aim at the area where the energy fluctuation has peaked. The faint energy fluctuation dissipates at the tremors I feel in my chest show no sign of subsiding. Zayne, you need to leave or else it'll be too late.
The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them isn't feasible right now.
Okay, through the glass, Zayne looks up at me. His gaze is calm as ever.
Can you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your evil?
I mean, Zayne's gaze that carries a subtle attempt to comfort me. My attention turns to Grayson, and the others who are visibly worried, they wait for my response. I'll do my best.
Give me 5 minutes. Let's continue.
A little slow for me, Zayne. Okay. Bro's locked in. And then battle? Battle? Are there no battles in this? That'd be so nice if they got rid of it, but I assume they didn't. Because they're in Caleb's, so that would suck. Using my evil and flux stabilizers, I successfully buy the necessary time for Zayne to finish suturing. Searchering. When the surgery ends, the metaflux suddenly dissipates as if what happened earlier was an illusion. Other medical staff will handle the follow-up procedures. I change out of my sterile suit. Just as I'm catching my breath, Zayne pulls me to the lounge where no one's around. Dude, seeing the Death and Rebirth trailer, seeing those cool cutscenes, I hope we get more cool cutscenes like that. Like, I think if for the main story that I'm playing and that I've played so far, like, there's been a couple here and there, but, like, oh, if there would be, like, 1 or 2 more for each major, like, not chapter, or maybe 1 or 2 more for each major chapter, oh, oof. Like, I need it. I like the visuals. I'm like a kid, and I'm like, I need to see moving cutscene, you know? But it's because they're so good. That's why, you know? They're getting better. I know. It takes time, too, so I'm not, like, complaining, obviously, but it's... When they cook, they cook. When they cook, they fucking 5-star Michelin chef, Gordon Ramsay, fucking beef Wellington up in that bitch. Okay? A little sprinkle of salt on top, and you're busting your damn pants with how good it is. Sorry, that was a weird analogy, but you know what I mean. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, the camera direction would be refreshing, but I do see the vision because of utilizing teasers. Yeah. Zayne sets down a metal tray, picks up a cotton ball soaked in medicine, and begins to disinfect my hand. I'm fine. I might have overdone it, but my use of evil is better than before.
While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say.
Okay.
Also,
a cool sensation emanates from the palm of my hand as he holds my fingers. He applies patches to each one. Like, if we got to see a cutscene of her defending him, that would be so sick.
You should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate.
Like something from, like, Resident Evil, you know? Like I could just picture, like, him in the room, right? The glass right here, him on this side, and then MC, like, behind the glass, back against the glass. Just, like as we're, like, trying to... That'd be fucking sick! That'd be sick! Some Resident Evil shit, bro. Like RE2 when they're in the lab, or every Resident Evil game, they have a lab. But, like, when they're down... I guess RE3 would be the best example, like RE3. When they're down there and the shit, like, the zombies... And they're just like this. Like, the glass is behind me. I'm just like... And they're... Oh, that'd be fucking so sick, man. God. I wish I could, like... I guess I could animate. I went to school for it, but... it just takes so long. It'd be so cool.
Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us.
Okay. Of course, you and Dr. Noah have known about the existence of Ether Cores for a while now. Straightening my posture, I start thinking. You noticed it during the surgery, right? That crystal is very similar to the sample I gave you. I'm almost 100% sure the wanderer that attacked this patient is related to the Ether Core. It's possible the Ether Core made those monsters at the end of the 9 Stone transform into their current state. Okay.
Not necessarily.
The examination machine beeps. Zayne observes the fluctuating numbers displayed on the screen as he continues to speak. I have cosplayed the end before, yeah.
Shouldn't be what's
I will do it again soon, though.
Your
Coco will do Ashley.
With Ron is a perfect example.
I've done RE2 Leon, but I have both RE2 and RE4 cosplays for him. I have his gun and everything too, yeah. The Ether Core shouldn't be what's causing the mutation. The heart's integration with one is a perfect example.
Given the extent of the mutation you've described, I'm more inclined to believe that.
Yeah, this game should get like a show, or I give this game 2 or 3 more years. It's gonna have an anime. I wouldn't be surprised. Or like a 3D CG show.
Someone attempted to be smart,
this art style.
but ended up failing in the process.
Okay. Are you saying someone is responsible for the appearance of those monsters in this patient's condition?
I'm merely speculating.
Now that I think about it, there isn't really... I can't think of, like, bad guys in this game. Like, there are bad guys, like, especially after watching Caleb's and even the previous ones that we've done. There's, like, the different, like, groups. And at the end of... The end of... it was the one with Raphael. We were in the club. Like that. I saw there is bad guys. But, like, I'm surprised there's no, like, one single, like evil guy. Or maybe there is, but it's just, like, the Wanderer. Well, yeah, the Wanderers, but like, they're, like, monsters more so than, like a person, you know? Like a single person. Like a Sephiroth. Where they're just like, oh, they just are constantly causing shit. But ever are the bad guys? Oh, yeah, okay. Is pretty the biggest enemy. But yeah, I guess, I don't know.
Don't forget.
I guess this is
in this world, many forces covet the ether
visual
core.
novel, so it is different as
you
well.
You haven't met all of them yet.
It's more so people versus the Wanderers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'd ever have, like, one big bad or something, right? Because that's a bit weird. But I was just thinking, I wonder if they will. I doubt it, but if there's a big bad, we haven't met. Yeah. Assuming that won't be the case, though. I think it'd be less interesting than the stories with the individual love interests. Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet. You're right. The machine beeps, which indicates the end of the examination. Zayne carefully removes the patches from my hand and puts them away. In the quiet room, the second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint light enveloping us. I can't help but yawn. I told you I was fine. If I just say there's a problem, then I'm feeling a little tired now. Yeah, chat, I'd love to watch some lore videos on YouTube where it gives me, like, a full rundown of a lot of stuff that the game covers and doesn't cover. Or, like, that the main story covers and doesn't cover, like anecdotes and all that stuff. Because, like, I will do all the main story, right? And I'm going to do the anecdotes and the stuff that I should be doing. But, like, I need, like, a main timeline, like recap of everything. Because I've been playing the main story in spurts. So I need, like, here's this group of people, this group of people, they're doing this, while this is happening, like a whole, like, Angel's, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah, Angel's Corner, yeah. So Angel's Corner would be the one? Okay, cool. Nobody knows the timeline? Well, yeah, but there's the main story. The main story is all, even though, if it's not in one timeline, I'm just saying everything, a timeline, not in the literal sense, but, like, or, I mean, in the literal sense of, like, this story chapter is this story chapter is this, yeah. Yeah. But is all the main story not in the same timeline? Would that be weird? Like, I know there's, like, the myths and the bonds and everything is his own, like, Deepspace AU and blah, 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 blah. But, like, why is the main story not, like, all... No spoilers? It is, I think, personally. I feel like that would be, like... I feel like that's not even, like, a question, but I don't know. I truly don't know. I just feel from a video game design perspective, why would you make a game with all these cool characters and stuff when it just doesn't, like, connect? But I guess maybe we don't know. Myths are different? Yeah, I know everything's, you know, it's all about alternate universes and whatever, but all one universe? Yeah. That's what I thought. Taking a paper bag from the table, he settles on one side of the couch, he grabs a sandwich and pulls it apart with his clean hands.
The cafeteria is closed.
All cards are AU,
We'll have to make do with what's available to us.
Okay. Well, the chaos has subsided. The persistent scent of disinfectant lingers in my nostrils. While my body is tired, my mind is still excited. I decided to direct my excess energy to the surgeon himself. Weren't you listening to me before? Someone said he'd learned to accept compliments from others. How long have you been in this room? Sorry, I yap a lot.
Accept your compliment.
Sorry. I like to talk, chat. I can't just play this game and read the dialogue and be like, yes, and read the next line. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. Like, there's I have to say something in between everything. The sandwich bread is already flat and no longer looks appetizing. Well, I don't have to say something after that, but... Yummy bread, right, chat? Yum, I love sandwiches. With the finesse of a seasoned chef, Zayne lifts the bread and removes the greasy bacon. He then proceeds to discard the wilted lettuce, leaving only the ham slices, red cabbage, and shredded pork that have withstood the test of time. Today will be very memorable for me. Not only did you see if you performed surgery for the first time, but I also had the privilege of observing a sandwich undergo surgery.
I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion.
Okay. Is nutrition one of the things you research? Is there anything else Dr. Zayne can't master?
I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you.
Because you like me, Zayne.
I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person.
Oh. I'll teach you. I'll teach you some lessons. I'll give the doctor an inspection. Looking at me with a meaningful expression, Zayne places the surgery-affected sandwich into my hand. He then pulls out his phone. A little checkup, some may say. Baffled, I lean in and watch as Zayne taps on the message notification. He opens up a new medical team group chat, which was created earlier today. Grayson has shared a group photo there where the medical staff, their smiles tinged with wariness, hold glass vessels that are visibly cracked. Were these cracked by the energy I couldn't contain when I lost my target?
You overdid it, yes.
Okay.
But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen.
They don't need to go that far. Embarrassed, I sheepishly laugh. I quickly shift my attention to eliminating the sandwich. Before Zayne can speak, his phone abruptly starts ringing. Oh shit, the music changed. What the fuck? Uh-oh.
Hello?
Upon hearing the voice on the other end, Zayne freezes. Surprise appears on his face.
The patient woke up?
What is happening? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Shayla. 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 Okay. When Zayne, Grayson, and I arrive at the entrance of the ICU, a nurse approaches us.
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zayne. All his vital signs are improving.
Okay. Zayne and Grayson change into sterile suits and enter the ward. I wait outside.
Can you hear me? Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
Okay.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient when they were at death's door.
This fuck! Ah! Look at this guy. Why do you look like that? Actually, he looks he looks good. So I'm going to take that statement back. That was mean. Even though you guys don't like him. But, you know, he can still be a creep and look attractive. Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
It's not an aesthetic problem? Yeah, I know. That's why I took it back. I was like, wait, hold up. I was like, wait, I just was mean for no reason, even though we should be mean for other reasons, I guess. With the sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step to the side. However, he greets me with a smile. He raises both of his hands.
Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you.
Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Come here, Carter.
This patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences. After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit.
Okay. You weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you.
What do you mean?
He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago.
He's a trapdoor under him? Okay. All right, Don Corneo. Into the sewers. Okay.
What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
Yes. Is that so? Observing my... we had the same reaction there. Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows his brow and disappointment appears on his face.
Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
No. Carter, hop off my damn meat, bro. I'm not. Clock him. Clock his tea! Is that what I'm supposed to say? He shakes his head and his usual pretentious smile graces his face again.
It's okay. You'll be interested someday.
Shut up, Carter. Sorry.
After all, only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward. Grayson!
Hey,
Grayson Anatomy. Grayson Anatomy. Jordan, Dr. Zayne. Okay, yeah, sure. Inside? Wait, what? Excuse me? We're working, Grayson, you freak. Grayson hurriedly walks out and hands me a sterile suit. Oh, fitted up.
This is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Okay. Having no intention of paying any more attention to Carter, I change into the sterile suit and enter the room. Carter's gonna do some fuck shit. Grayson? What about... Sorry, I was gonna say... I was gonna say gray son. What about thought daughter? Like gay son thought. Sorry, it was a stupid joke, man. Shout out gay son. I mean Grayson. Or gay sons too. Or everybody. That was a bad joke. The man lying down on the bed has his eyes half open. His voice is weak yet infused with tangible excitement.
I'm back.
Oh my god, he's alive.
I'm back.
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances,
what are they building up to? I'm scared. He's gonna like implode. He's gonna be like, I'm back, I'm alive. He dies still. As Zayne talks, he directs a meaningful look at me.
More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
Unless we're supposed to be the music, the vibe of this of what's going on doesn't feel like I'm supposed to be happy. Well, I'm happy for the guy being alive, but like it feels like acknowledging his warning, I nod and move to the bed and introduce myself and state the purpose of my visit, and I proceed to ask questions. David, you said you're back. Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out.
We've never been so back.
It was like a nightmare. I couldn't wake up.
A nightmare evil. They give people nightmares. I turn on my watch and pull up a picture of Mist. When you say it, oh, I guess Mist is that what just Mist does? Yeah.
It was that thing.
That's why Zayne had nightmares.
It was inside of me.
Oh!
But it wasn't.
What the heck? Oh my god! What? Jesus! Yep, what did I say? What did I say? I said it. I said it. I quickly pull my gun and sense a more intense fluctuation in urges and engulfs the entire room instantly.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Nah, he's cooked, man. Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals the shadowy figure of a wanderer. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the wanderer. However, it disappears in the blink of an eye. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location.
Hey, behind
Jordan, behind you. Evading its slash, I aim my gun at the center of the fluctuation. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. I barely feel any pain. Only a dense white fog surges before me and obscures my vision. The ward dissipates as if my surroundings are transforming into another realm. The last thing I see is Zayne rushing toward me. Zayne, watch out. Is he gonna save us this time? Roll reversal? Roll reversal? Battle, I'm assuming? No, are there no battles in this? That's so nice if so. That's so nice if the case. So we're on number 7. Number 7. It feels as though my body is plummeting into a thick fog. The sensation is weightlessness threatens to push my heartbeat out of my chest. Okay. It's the void. Amidst the chaos, I muster all my strength to find something, anything to hold on to, and after what feels like forever, my feet touch solid ground, my surroundings become clear. Bathed in dim, feeble light, a long corridor appears before me, and its ends remain hidden in the mist. It's like Naruto, dude. Village in the mist. Am I at a hospital? No. I feel a faint tremor in my chest. A familiar energy fluctuation surges with the mist. It drags me somewhere. This fluctuation is from an ether core. I'm probably in the Wanderer's protofield. As I stand in the empty space, the sound of approaching footsteps reaches my ear. Turning around, I notice a dark figure. Zayne? An onslaught of sharp ice crystals materializes around me. They're ready to pierce my heart. The ground beneath me disappears, and I find myself failing into a sense of weightlessness again. Or no, falling. As I flow into this void, blurred lights and sounds rush past me like an avalanche. Within the boundless darkness, it's as if a pair of hands is gently lifting my tired soul. I struggle to open my eyes after feeling my steady heartbeat for several seconds. I sit up on the bed. New redemption code, thank you.
You're awake.
You saved me, Papa. Oh, the black on black. Oh. By the floor to oh my god. By the floor-to-ceiling window stands a figure wearing black clothing. He turns around, behind him are dilapidated buildings and sunset's tenders light. Zayne. He's really got that shit on, man. Dude, okay, Zayne, I kind of like leave Zayne in the dust, but his like his features are very sharp. Like he gives like Snake vibes, man. Like his like the yellow eyes, the yellowy orangish like eyes with the sharp eyebrows, sharp facial features is like he's cool looking, man. He's really cool looking. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He does have aura. I like Zayne when he's like upset, you know. That's like my favorite look is when he's like he's like, "Oh, I'm angry." You know, like I know he's like a sweetie or whatever the fuck, but now when he's mocking, he's different. He's different for sure. I like his like badass look. That's like he eats that up. I'm not gonna survive. You're melting as he stares at you. The figure takes another step as appearance. Okay, we already read this.
How are you feeling?
Oh. Good, now that you're looking at me. After hesitating for a moment, I reach out and touch his cheek. Wait, move the camera down, please. I trace his eyebrows and contours of his face. I recognize the features I know so well. In the silence, he remains motionless. He just looks at me. Feeling something now. I'm fine. I think I just had a dream. Yeah, that code's for lads. 520 day by day. Perhaps it's the influence of the protocourse can... Wait. Perhaps the influence of the protofield that calls me to have those strange illusions? Shaking my head to clear my thoughts, I shift my focus to the room. The cracked grayish-white walls enclose a space where a sofa, holographic screen, refrigerator, and various functional home appliances exist in close proximity. It looks like the home of someone who struggles with living a normal life. Oh, it's his house.
Do you remember what happened in the ward?
We passed out. Bro's got dumb butt. Why do you have so many buttons on your jacket, pup? What the fuck? He's got 6 buttons. What are you doing, man? They're for fashion. I know. I do like it. I'm clowning on them, but I would wear that shit in a heartbeat. It gives a mystery. Yeah. Guys, which buttons am I going to use today? The left. The left 3 or the right 3? You'll never know. He's feeling zany. Oh, he's feeling zany. Oh my god. Another word for wacky. But his name. Dad joke moment. Following Zayne's gaze, I get up from the bed and join him looking out the window. Okay. As the final remnants of twilight vanish, the city stands before us under a light of blue sky. Its desolation is evident. This place is a rusted skeleton of its former self. Okay. And although it's faint, the energy fluctuations around it are similar to an ether core's. This wanderer's protocore must possess an ether core's energy. But in my dream, it's as if the chills from the ice crystal still lingers in the air. So it's... what? I grip my arms more tightly.
You're awake now. Remember that whatever you dreamt about was only a dream.
Is this shit? So I saw the trailer for Death and Rebirth, obviously, but like... is this event... this event's like... it's obviously the main story, so it's all connected in one way or another, but... this is... I don't know. A blanket is draped over my shoulders. Okay. Zayne opens the refrigerator, revealing a collection of peculiar... oh, makes sense. A collection of peculiar bottles with mysterious liquids in a jar half filled with chocolate. Oh, after opening the jar, he offers a few pieces to me. Their packaging unexpectedly fancy. I'm not hungry. One crucial
According to my
anecdote.
perception of time, you've been unconscious for 2 days.
Jesus.
If you don't eat or drink something, I'm afraid you won't have the energy to find the Wanderer.
The scent of chocolate saturates the air and ignites my appetite. What if the Wanderer launches a surprise attack while you were resting? Despite my words, I found myself sinking into the worn-out couch. I unwrapped the chocolates with Zayne. I look up and my gaze falls upon a bit of a vibrant green on a desk. It's a flower pot with a jasmine in it. It sticks out like a sore thumb in this desolate world. While the branches and leaves retain their green hue, the stem has already started to wither. Is it normal to see jasmines in a Wanderer's protofield?
What are you implying?
The patient who was attacked by the Wanderer fell into a nightmare. They were trapped in their own dream. In other words, the environment we're currently seeing in the protofield must also be a manifestation of someone's dream. And I don't remember ever seeing anything here. This is your dream? So this is your dream? Jesus, man. Dawnbreaker, yeah.
Are there any comments you'd like to make about it?
Even in a world as broken as this, chocolate still exists. I expect nothing less from you.
Shouldn't you be saying something like, "Thank goodness it's Zayne's dream. We can still eat chocolate"?
That's interesting that we're like conscious in it. Zayne, who's wearing nothing but black clothes, appears somewhat strange. Maybe this is how he sees himself in his dreams.
I have dreamt of this place. However, the jasmine hasn't wilted yet, and the world itself isn't in such a dilapidated state.
Is this the nightmare you've been having then? Zayne is quiet for a while before responding in a soft voice.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Dreams are the opposite of reality. This is some genjutsu? Genjutsu. Oh my god, I can't speak. Genjutsu shit from Naruto? Or the Void from Thunderbolt's Century? But this is good. This is good, Dreams. I offer the unwrapped chocolates to his lips. Try it. Who knows? Maybe the chocolate in your nightmares doesn't even taste like chocolate. Genjutsu? Yeah, thank you. I don't know why I was struggling to say that word. He lowers his head and eats the chocolate.
It's carrot flavored.
I love carrots. Liar. What? He looks out the window again where the silhouette of a bird flies across a darkening sky.
Since dreams are the opposite of reality, perhaps I'm not a doctor in this one.
Does he not fuck with carrots? Okay, interesting. He doesn't like them? Gotcha. That's crazy work. That's fucking crazy. What the? He's like, oh, veggies, disgusting. What the? Alright, Zayne. Everything is a hazy blur in my dreams. Yet in Zayne's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. Care today keeps the doctor away, true. The cardiac surgeon away, yeah. I can't help but wonder how long this dream has haunted him, incessantly replaying itself to the point where every detail is fleshed out. It's about to get deep. Yeah, it is for sure.
While it resembles my dreamscape, I can tell it's a protofield.
Yeah, raw carrots are good, yeah.
Over there.
He guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in thick fog. It's as if we've reached the edge of the dream itself. From a fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. It blooms like a flower and is as tall as a 3-story building. It blocks the path. A protocore cluster?
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds.
Caleb doesn't like cilantro?
Yes. I tried destroying it before you woke up.
Disgusting. I love cilantro. Bro, what? Caleb. Come on, dog. What the fuck is that? Cilantro? You should, like mushrooms, I'd be like, okay, fine. But it's like just a little bit of flavor, man. God. Disgusting. I love cilantro. Disrespect, man. The soap gene? Oh, that is a thing. I forgot that's a thing. I totally forgot about that. Mushrooms are good. If you put a mushroom in my face, I ain't touching it unless it's Silas's. You know? Disgusting. I hate mushrooms. I'll eat literally anything you put in front of me. Not mushrooms, though. No shot. That's like fungi. You know? And from one fungi to another, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat it. Okay? If I want to eat a fun guy, I call up Raphael. Alright? Okay? As I recall my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in this proto field, and they provide energy to each other. We need to destroy both of them to leave this proto field, okay?
Eating sweets certainly makes one smarter.
Thank you for the compliment. I gesture toward him. Though I'm only slightly smarter than you. Okay, what the fuck? Chuckling, Zayne pulls down my hand. Since this is your dreams, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster is?
When you're in a proto field, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
No mushroom drawers? Yeah, not for me. I'll eat literally any vegetable, though. Like, actually, I eat whatever. I'll eat anything. But yeah, mushrooms is like the one thing I just don't mess with. Like, I love Brussels sprouts. That's like usually grouped with mushrooms and veggies that people hate, but it's not for never liked them. When you're in Evo using Evil, okay, interesting. The protofield is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations, yet amidst the entanglement of protocurves, I detect one that stands out. I open my eyes and point in a direction. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the protofield. Similar energy fluctuations appear from another direction. I look at Zayne. Which one would you like to pick? Zayne looks into the distance. I don't know if I imagine it or not, but some sort of emotion stirred into his eyes. Rasaya Bell? Hello, how are you?
The one that's farthest away.
The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping maw of a beast hidden in the shadows. Nope, I want that one. I understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are, but you're going to face them alone again.
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
Okay, but your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll use you instead. Let me go instead.
You.
Don't put yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter escort. Smiling, I take a step and pat his back. Without waiting for Zayne to respond, I wave and start walking.
Don't push yourself. That's a tip from your primary care physician.
Thank you. Good night, Zeb. Thank you. Behind me, I hear a soft sigh, followed by Zayne's words that are tinged with worry. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. As the girl walks away, her figure disappearing from the fork in the road, Zayne turns to gaze towards the alley's depth. Within the thick fog, a broken streetlight flickers intermittently. He raises his hand, parts of the mist detach themselves from the air. Spiraling and condensing, they coalesce into icicles above his palm. Dark impurities slightly emerge from within them, but they stop spreading as they're about to breach the outermost. Just as they're about to breach the outermost layer of the white crystals. It's as if a looming black hole threatens to consume everything pure and white, yet a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains resolute in being the last line of defense. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the protocol cluster awaits its arrival like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. The ice crystals in his palm slice through and seemingly hit nothing but the protocol cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, the roars resound and their figures phase in and out. The ice crystals solidify into sharp blades. Zayne delivers attacks with decisive precision. Blades of ice tear through the darkness and a pungent scent permeates the air. The ground beneath his feet slowly transforms. It turns soft and slimy like sludge, stubbornly clinging to his legs. Dazed, Zayne looks down. Peering through the mist and layers of unclear ice, his gaze falls onto the palm.
Zayne!
A bloody hue taints his hand and the eerie shadows cast over his senses. He's momentarily transported back to that bone-chilling nightmare. Zayne is shocked. He looks up and he knows he's standing before him. The tension is palpable, gripping him.
William?
It's too late. Please.
Is this from... I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is from an anecdote or something that I didn't read. I should read them. I'll do that. In the howling icy wind, Zayne hears his heavy breaths. Once again, he returns to the endless snow-covered expanse of Mount Eternal. Bloody tears stream down from William's empty eye sockets, and an array of faces emerge from the cluster's projection.
Aren't you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me?
What?
Aren't you a doctor?
Oh, these are all patients he couldn't save.
Why didn't you save me and my child?
Yeah, that makes sense. Remembering each one. That's like a real thing too. I think, right?
Please. Kill me.
Oh! He's suffocating, he's trapped, his head is spinning. Zayne notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back, only to trip over something again.
It's just an illusion. It's not real. It's not.
More and more hands stretch out toward him. They're frozen. The space around him shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands. They reflect his hands are clenched. They reflect his hands are clenched as the veins bulge. Black Icicle suddenly pierces through the mirrors and shatters part of the protocore cluster. The protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself.
She made it.
As the mirror shards dissolve in the black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zayne thrusts the ice blade toward the human figure. The ice blade stops as Zayne's pupils contract. It's her, but she can't possibly be here. They're your patients. How could you? Am I next? His expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. Zayne, kill me. Black ice flowers bloom from her chest, their petals unfurling. She's as light as a piece of paper, separated from life's weight, yet she falls almost with a thud in his stiff embrace. Buzzing engulfs Zayne's ears as he once again pulled into the depths of the never-ending nightmare. While he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. In that moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with a blood-red light. The air trembles around it. The massive shadow before him breaks along with the other protocore cluster. The illusion in his arms changes again, but he doesn't look up. He only clenches his fist.
It's time to end this.
He experiences pain. Oh, interesting. A cold gleam flickers and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. They freeze every figure that lurks within the shadows. The darkness is suppressed and his surroundings change. It's foggy, a blurry figure gradually emerged from the cracks in the space. Zayne conjures black ice and takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile as if he's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
Is the girl also from something that we know? Oh, his entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread to his fingers. The intense pain leaves Zayne's back drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear as he hears that cold voice.
Seek your destiny.
Oh, it's just MC, the girl?
Only then can you be redeemed.
Oh, it's probably MC. Oh, I thought it was like a different girl. Seek your destiny, only then you can be redeemed. Okay. Interesting. More backstory hidden in anecdotes. Shit! As the protocore cluster shatters, a distant tremor ripples through the air. The space around me transforms into mist, and the moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in a garden at the back of a hospital. Something's not right. This is Lincoln's Oxo Hospital, but we should be in Chansia. My heartbeat quickens in a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. Behind the door, a white mist emerges. Okay, we're back here. When it cleared, I noticed it was back at Zayne's place by the couch. Someone was lying on the floor with their back to me. Zayne! What?
Be careful. We haven't escaped this dream.
What the hell? Wait, what?
There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
I rush over to Zayne and help him up. He weakly presses his hand against his left shoulder. His expression alone shows how much pain he's in. The ice. Zayne clenches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
The ice. It's dangerous. Don't touch.
Raro.
It's too dangerous.
This chair is impossible to move on this carpet.
I won't be able to control. Leave. Now.
A sudden voice in my head gave me pause. Despite the warning, I leaned into Zayne's injury, feeling my heart sick with each passing moment. Can I post an X link that lists what links are not allowed in chat? I should probably turn that off. Are you in the Discord by chance? I can try to figure it out, turn it on after this, but if you're not, then that saves you the hassle. No, okay, I'll turn it on in a second. Sorry. Yeah, a blackened ice spreads across his wrist and neck. It doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control of your evil. Let me see if I can help. What? Oh, here's the scene.
Don't worry. I'm fine. It was just...
Hold on. Resonate? Doesn't look like you're fine. I have not seen this.
Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after her.
Focus on taking care of yourself first. From now on, listen to me. It doesn't matter if it's related to health or combat. There's no use in resisting. If I were you, I'd just listen and follow along. I'll help you express your evil first. Tell me the area.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
Okay. Dude, the MC dialogue is so fast, bro. You cannot read that.
I would hope so. I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here. When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
So I guess if you die when you're in like the dream, then you die in real life type thing. So that because that's why the guy,
If I do something that
the
ends up
random
hurting
patient
you,
was like dying or whatever, and then
don't go easy on
came
me.
alive and he just died again. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. I'm not even gonna try to read out loud the dialogue. It's too fast. This is... Oh shit. Oh shit. Zayne, be careful. Oh.
What happened?
Silent Hill. Nothing's silent with Zayne. If you know what I mean. Whoa.
Letting you step into this nightmare, perhaps was another mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
Oh, he's sucking it up and taking it like a champ. What the fuck? Bro's tanking that shit. As I gather my thoughts and the weary face before me momentarily emerges with a blurry image of Zayne and my fragmented memories, but they immediately separate. Wait, when I was pulled out of the predator field, I was attacked by the Wanderer and lost consciousness. The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. So he tanked that shit. But he's fine. He's not gonna die. He'll be okay. I gave Zayne an inquisitive look. I wanted an answer, but he averts his gaze instead. This is before the MC woke up? Oh, because that was when... what just happened wasn't in the dream. Yeah. Zayne, what do you do while I was unconscious? Which is why he was fucked up. Interesting. Okay. Zayne, what did you do while I was unconscious? Is that where you're losing control of your evil? God. Protofields are complicated? I know, I'm like, my head's like spinning. His silence confirms my suspicions. I lower my head and my hands that rest on his titan. Before the worry and guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zayne's presence. He lowers his head and his chin rests upon the top of my head.
You're my hunter escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? Your dream didn't hurt me, the mist is exploiting it.
What if the Wanderer wasn't the only source of danger? You've seen how bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me.
Okay.
Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zayne talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone, as it's if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. Which has Twitter down. I think it is. I think Twitter's broke. I realized something. After he entered the protofield that's based on Zayne's dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be Zayne, this is just working with me? Oh. Zayne, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? I sense his hands suddenly move, a testament to its master's emotions that are always restrained.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, when I can't wake up.
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams, or that your dreams will encroach on reality? If the day ever comes, even if the world falls into chaos and everything turns upside down, I'll never forget who I am, and I won't forget who you are. By then, I'll find you in your dreams, the real you. The resonance light quietly flows from my fingers as I make not so solemn promise in a calm voice. Zayne's breath hitches as if it's suspended in the air for a while, then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. You'll be a bigger snowman. A super big snowman. That's cute.
What?
I close my eyes and banish the myriad of questions and worries from my mind. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. I'm the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I see your problem-solving skills
Valtrix, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it.
Straightforward, brutal side. Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
I'm different. I'm fucking different. It's called having the freedom that comes with power. Purify. All the black ice has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? I look up and meet Zayne's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Okay. Don't. Just as I'm about to tell Zayne not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering icy light appears in my palm. He takes back his hand and 2 chubby little ice seals tumble into my hand.
You get 2. As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you.
Aww.
Do you trust me now?
Thank you, Zayne. Yes, I do. From where I am, light and shadows dance upon his features. They accentuate the mirth in his eyes. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. He nods. I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand on his feet as I get up. Have a good night, Dante. He said this dream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? He doesn't refute my statement. He turns around and walks ahead to open the door. We step out to be greeted by the night breeze. We retrace our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels very familiar yet strange.
A mutated Wanderer's protofield defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
I'm getting tired, I'm not gonna lie. It is 12:30. Jesus, man. Outside the hospital, skyscrapers raised like towering concrete trees in a forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in eerie silence. I can use my evil to return the protofield to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
The sky swiftly darkens as if time itself has been accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
Okay. Of course, of course. Wait, Evil, we'll do it together. Alright. Sick, man.
Are you ready?
Resonate. Zayne? Oh my god. Epic music playing. What the fuck? Black snowflakes drip from our interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends before swirling into a frenzied flurry. Once more, underneath our feet, a vast expanse of ice crystals blossoms. The ground, the buildings, even the particles floating in the air were all ensnared in the swift spread of the chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. Okay. A rift violently tears through the fabric of the space. The Wanderers can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. There it is. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to redeem the code afterwards as well. Zayne's coat flutters wildly in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand.
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
Okay. Oh god, there's a fight. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh my god, wait, hold up. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with the black bars.
Concentrate.
Alright. Oh, it's on auto. Let's just do auto. Fuck it.
Don't underestimate it.
We're just gonna enjoy this.
Don't
I am
rush.
actually so tired, chat. Oh my god.
Up with our combined strength.
Here I go.
Auto attack.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this
Yes,
what you want?
Slay MC and Zayne, you can do it. Okay.
It is falling
Oh, there we go.
apart.
Nice.
Victory is within reach.
Go
All
back
right,
to
there
the
we
pit you
go.
came from.
Yeah, there we go. Slay.
This
Okay.
is dangerous. Look after yourself. With our combined strength.
Here I go.
Make sure to dodge the attack.
Hold up, wait.
Be careful.
I'm just gonna do it myself.
My turn. Zayne.
Stay safe. Don't get
All right, wait. I
distracted.
can't do this.
Keep your
Let me just
tempo.
do it myself, man. This is fucking terrible.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Watch out.
Oh, oh my god.
I'm okay.
There we
Let's
go.
take it down first.
Fuck.
With our
Beautiful.
combined strength is weak.
Beautiful.
Now's our chance.
Go, go.
Seize this chance.
Beautiful.
I'll
Go.
send you on a
Nice.
journey.
It's final
Boom.
journey.
Aura. Raw.
Bring it on.
Boom. Beautiful.
Be careful.
Oh my god, almost dead.
Don't rush. Let's see what it's up.
Zayne.
There we go. Light work.
Stay
Are you
safe.
fucking serious?
Don't get distracted.
Fucking serious?
That was fast.
So are you, Zayne.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
We crushed them.
World Underneath, Silos, chapters 10, 40, Zayne, chapters... Okay, hold up, I'll look at that in a sec. Boom, easy. Light work. I'm different. God, I gotta go to sleep, bro. Okay, 12. I assume this is it. Once the final blow is dealt to the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. But the resonance is unmistakably this time. It's akin to gentle waves brimming with power. A light warm glow gently descends into my palm. Some apple juice. That sounds good. I have water. God damn it. Spilled. Oopsies. Is this Chansia Hospital? The breaking dawn's light streams in through the window in the silent corridor. The air carries a faint scent of disinfectant. Have we returned? Zayne?
I'm here.
I'm dead asleep. Yeah, I'm dead tired, bro. As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zayne is next to me. Wait, I need to double check. Are we still in the proto field or are we in reality? Turn around first. Oh, shit. Let me see that back. Let me see that back, buddy. Yeah, show me that. Dude, you got no ass, Zayne. Nothing. Jesus. And turn back now. What the fuck? Okay. Through his expression has a bit of helplessness, Zayne still complies. Or though
Are you
his expression.
double-checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
I'm confirming that Dr. Zayne is the person with me right now. A burst of laughter erupts from deep within me, but in the very next second, I collapse to the ground. His arms immediately extend to steady me.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm doing fine. I'm fine. I reach out, but stop once I realize I'm holding something. I open my hand and see a protocore fragment. It emits a faint green glow. A fragment of the ether core, or at least our effort wasn't for nothing.
You're back.
Captain Willow, oh my god.
Dr. Zayne.
Grayson! Cool. Okay. Captain Willow and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Oh my god, their expression reflects a mixture of relief, joy, and concern.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you? It's been 3 whole days since you were trapped in that Wanderer's proto field. Everyone's been worried sick.
From Captain Willow, I learned that exactly 3 days had passed since we entered the peculiar protofield. The patient has been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following resuscitation. During this time, the entire hospital is being protected by Chansia City's hunters who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way,
interesting.
We discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed, transparent bag.
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner. Almost went unnoticed.
Interesting.
Ever since that incident happened in the ER, the hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
Okay. Yo, Whis, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. So only recently did someone tamper with one of them? I take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. Lincoln City 3 days later. Okay. Lincoln. I open the door to Zayne's home. It's quiet. Zayne? I tiptoe into the living room. Zayne is peacefully sleeping on the couch. The curtain gently flutters. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadows glide from his nose to his chin. Is he sleeping or... Oh god, excuse me. I move closer and place my hand over his chest. Phew, he's just sleeping. He must be exhausted. The stand-up? Yeah, he is standing up. I've never fell asleep standing up. That's crazy. Approaching Zayne, I kneel down to be at eye level with him. I carefully cover him in the blanket that was draped on the couch. The tension on Zayne's furrowed brow dissipates. His breathing is steady and his expression is serene and relaxed. I look at his face, the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that have unfolded recently. You can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I leave the living room and answer Simone's call. Okay, interesting, thank you.
Analysis results are out for the thing you brought back.
Simone! Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it. I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations.
Okay.
Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocores and even attract wanderers via fluctuations.
Wanderer attracting transmitter. As I recall of what happened, one figure stands at the most suspicious Carter. He just showed up. Oh yeah, that fucker. He just showed up before and the patient displayed abnormalities. I share my suspicion with Simone. She then poses her own questions.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander's sciences. It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology.
Okay.
Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the association, right?
So what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away,
okay,
the company's future was uncertain. Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group. Its biggest shareholder right now should be... Ever.
It's at that moment the fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and form a cohesive image. Carter mentioned the patient at Chansia Hospital has been undergoing long-term treatment at Xander Sciences. Raymond, the founder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. If the peculiar crystal in the operating room and the monsters in the anomaly zone come from the same source, that means Ever is creating monsters. Monsters like me. And Silas, he's a monster for sure. In the bed. Once again, Zayne finds himself chasing after the familiar figure. Under radiant sunlight, cicadas chirp in the background while the pristine azure sky stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. Oop! The girl turns to him, she smiles, and at last he caught up to her.
Finally.
He holds out his hand to the girl and she firmly grasps it. What? The two find themselves tumbling back to the seemingly endless empty corridor. Black crystals emerge from his palm. They encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. What? Shayla. What, Shayla? Shayla? Is that, does the new stuff pick up after that shit, bro? What the fuck? It does, don't it? It do, don't it? No happy endings? I'll show fucking Raphael a happy ending, okay? Alright. And there we go. And there it is. That was cool. That was cool. Interesting. I like how it's like branched out. That's cool. These branches aren't relevant, just say only Zayne. Yeah. That makes sense because obviously this isn't. This is just sounds insane, but I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna skip. No, not gonna skip at all. But I am gonna go to sleep, chat. I'm gonna end this YouTube video first. Yo, YouTube, thanks for watching. We'll do Raph and Zayne's next, and then Lux Seraphim, thank you for the tier 1. Then we'll do Death and Rebirth. I'm gonna do the anecdotes and all those other things too. So lots of lore streams and videos coming up. As you're watching on YouTube, I'll probably be streaming this right now or gone on my trip. But thanks for watching the video, and thanks for 6,000 subs on the second channel. Go subscribe to the first channel as well, because I'm gonna make some videos on there as well. But good night, YouTube. Bye bye. Oh, Astro with the sub too. Oh my god.